Do you remember recently that I made this video on the fact that I'm now doing a productive morning routine, getting up at 4 a.m, I'm working out, I've then got to drop the kids at nursery on certain days, not every day, they're not in daycare every day, but on the days that I drop the kids at daycare, I've then got this great routine, which I've mapped out, and I've got every hour accounted for what I'm doing throughout the day. That's brilliant in principle, right? And you can get a lot done. But what happens if the kids aren't in nursery? And you've got this great day planned out of everything that you're going to do and everything that you're going to achieve that day, whether that's on a weekend when you've got the day off work, or whether that's just on a day you've got off and the kids are in daycare and you've got the day to yourself. But then all of a sudden they're not in daycare and you've now got to figure out what to do. Well, I'll tell you what happens. This is what happens. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. He's not very well at the moment, so this is what happens. You basically don't get anything done. So all of the plans that I had today that I was going to do, I had this great routine mapped out that I've mapped out in this book. Look how busy my day was, right? Look at this day that I had planned. That I had all this stuff I was going to do, okay, for today. And look at that. All of that I was going to do today. Everything in that list I was going to do today. And all of a sudden, it's gone out the window. So there it is. That's what happens when you have kids and you work and you're trying to make videos. I'm just trying to let you know that it's okay because it doesn't always go to plan. So ignore the people that say that you can have this amazing productive routine and it was going to go to plan 24/7. Because we all know if you've got kids, that's not always possible. And this little one is with me today, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? Is it a camera? Who's that? That's you. You handsome boy. So yeah, so that's what happens. So enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you have a wonderful time. And remember, it's okay to not do stuff according to plan. And things can sometimes go out the window. So what do you actually do when you're faced with this situation? Well, realistically, there's not a lot you can do. But the important thing is to not get disheartened or feel defeated about the fact you can't do anything. So the good thing is you've already planned out your day, right? You've already planned out your tasks. You've already planned out the things you're going to do for the day. So those tasks are still there. They still need to be done. So that's the good thing. But realistically, all you have to do is put it off for a bit. Now, this doesn't mean that you say, well, I can't do it now because my kids are not well or because plans have changed and they're suddenly at home or my childcare fell through and now I can't do anything. You don't get that sort of defeated mindset. You still know that task needs to be done. It's obviously that there's a higher priority. Your family is obviously the first priority. So what do you do instead? Well, you sit here with your iPhone or whatever phone you've got and you can record a video like I'm doing now. You sit here and have a nice cuddle with your dogs. One's there, one's over there. And you sit and watch Bluey on the TV, which is what I'm doing now. I actually quite like Bluey. If you don't know what it is, it's an Australian kids program. But out of all of them, out of Peppa Pig and all of that, it's actually not a bad one. So I actually don't mind it. When you have to watch it repeatedly for hours on end, it's actually not too bad. But all you do is sit and look after your kids, make a quick video while they're playing maybe. And that's it. You just think about, okay, when I do have the time, whether that's in a couple of days, in a week, whenever it is, whether it's later on tonight if they manage to go to sleep, then you can then crack on and get stuff done. The important thing is that the task is already ready to go, so you know what you've got to do next. But the reality is that life doesn't work out like that. There's a famous quote that says, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. And that's very, very true. So while it might be great in principle to plan out a fantastic routine and have your daily routine mapped out and have every single hour accounted for, even if you don't have kids, life will always happen. Something will always get in the way. And it's important to be flexible is the key thing here. If you take away nothing else from this video, just learn to be flexible and always adapt. That's all you can do, really. So I'm going to spend the rest of the day looking after this little one and we're going to have a great time. And hopefully he recovers quickly. I'm sure it's nothing, you'll be fine. But that's all you can do. Be flexible and make the most of it. Have a great day.